Joel, good to have you back on the programme. This Open Skies Treaty was meant to boost transparency and confidence amongst treaty members and avoid conflict. So how significant is it that the US has decided to pull out now?
Yeah, Darren, it's very significant. It demonstrates weakness, not strength. What it is doing is isolating the United States from all of our partners who are concerned about nuclear proliferation, who are concerned about Russian intentions, who want us to understand what Russia is doing. Right now, we're going to be blind. We're not going to see. Well, there's no doubt that Russia has not followed the letter of the treaty. Certainly, even former Secretary of State George Shultz, who negotiated this, has said so. But that doesn't mean you leave the treaty because it's broken. You work to ensure that Russia does do what it says it's supposed to do. Leaving it now essentially says, Russia, you're free to do whatever you want. And this has been a long-term ask from those who oppose American international arms control agreements. And so we're now seeing the fruits of their labor bear fruit, that is, and it's very discouraging for those of us who are worried about an extended arms race that may come as a result of this. But a critical component of any diplomatic agreement is trust. And our adversaries need to know that when they sign a deal with us, we're going to live up to it as well as them. And right now, we're worried about North Korea and Iran and their programs. Clearly, that is not something that should give them confidence that they can make a deal with us. And I hate to say it like that because we should be pushing them to make the deal. Now they can point out to us and say, look, you've broken deals with Russia and the Iran nuclear deal. Why should we sign one with you if we can't depend on it? That's very dangerous.
So are they likely to agree a deal in the future?
It would be great if he actually lived up to it, but the president said the same thing with the Intermediate Nuclear Forces Treaty Agreement last year. The INF said we would get something. There's been no negotiation on that. Russia has offered to extend New START. It's working. The U.S. has not accepted that offer. So I don't see much action behind those words, and that's what we need to change if we're going to have a more secure nuclear future.